Another foundational principle that has sort of surfaced in the class is the sense that although Scripture is something we as a community are engaging, this notion of community is bigger than we thought. So it's touching on the larger worldwide church, the Church Catholic in that sense. And that part's coming through, but the additional bit to that is not only is the church geographically extended, but it's temporally extended. It's a communion of saints. And so there are a whole host of faithful readers who've been looking at any one of these biblical texts for a lot longer than we have. And one of the things that theological interpretation should impress upon someone is the importance of engaging that ongoing conversation, not coming to this text as if we were the first ones ever to look at it, that our questions are the first ones ever to be raised with regard to this text, and that instead we're actually the heirs of a stream of interpretation, or perhaps a long-running conversation over centuries, and that rather than seeing that as sort of filled with errors that we need to purge, we actually might want to join that conversation and start to participate in it as a way of enriching what we do in our local congregations. And I think people are starting to pick that up as well.
I think one of the tensions, in fact, building, one of the tensions that many of the students have is that they came into the class convinced that the best way of approaching Scripture was through the use of the tools of modern criticism, historical criticism in particular. And so when Steve introduces them to pre-modern figures, these are giants, these are readers of the text that are so powerful, so illuminating. It's very difficult to stay seated when you're reading people like Origen or St. Augustine or Aquinas or Maximus. I mean, these are tremendous readers of the text that illuminate the surplus of meaning that these texts carry.